I'm Taryn.
I'm Joe.
I'm Gio.
I'm Bart, and you're watching AskTheFeels. And we have a question from Mata Love Guru.
That's me.
That's the Joe.
Hey guys, I kind of come to a conclusion that I am a rebound guy. I don't know what to do about the situation. It's kind of like being an emotional fluffer. I'm being basically a boyfriend when these girls need attention, and when they don't need attention anymore, I'm just nothing. Should I cut all ties, or what should I do? Help me. I'm confused. I need help. I don't know what to do.
Oh, man.
Fuck them and leave them. Next.
Just use them for the sex.
Yeah, but when you're an emotional rebound, though, you don't even get sex.
That's
I don't know
true.
if he's
You're
getting
right.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes.
It depends. That's.
And their mind is somewhere else.
Oh man, I have a lot of different theories on this because I think if you're the rebound guy, that means you're going for the girls that are coming out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the case, I just always recommend at some point putting your foot down and drawing a line in the sand with the girl, because a lot of times there's just no boundaries, and so she'll be getting everything that she's not getting from her ex-boyfriend from you, but she's still in love with her ex. And until she goes through the process of actually not getting any of those things from someone, then she can start to like figure out her feelings, and she may end up really having feelings for you, but she'll never know if you just keep it going.
Wow.
So I think sometimes you have to cut it off for a bit, and then she'll come back around if she likes you.
For sure.
For sure, but you can't have someone like not feel a breakup. If they don't feel a breakup, it's so hard to really move on in a new relationship.
That's true.
Have you ever had someone be your emotional rebound guy?
Yeah, and then I've ended up dating them for a very long time. I think it can happen, but that dude at a certain point was like, I recognize that you haven't dealt with this breakup, and so I'm out. But you know I'm here for you, I care about you, but I'm out.
Oh, it's awesome.
You date smart guys.
Such a good dude, you know, and I had to go through the breakup then, and then when I came out, I was like, he's fucking awesome. I'm gonna give him a call again, like now that I feel like I'm ready.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like girls
so-
like guys that are like straight up and like, I put my foot down.
I
even
love
though
that.
It might hurt you.
Yeah, and by the way, it did hurt. It was like another breakup. But it was like, but you have to do. You can't let someone use your heart, and it's not that they're doing it even to be mean. They're doing it because they're going through a rough time.
And they just need comfort.
They will end up trampling on you because they still love their other boyfriend.
That's so true.
But if you're just the guy that's like, girls are always using you for emotional affection, and it has nothing to do with whether they went through a breakup or not, that's just, you're catering too much to
You're
women.
probably one of the girlfriends. What it sounds
Right?
like.
Friend zone.
Because girls love a man that gives them emotional attention, but if there's no boundaries presented, they'll use it. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want someone to listen to them? Like after you go through some bullshit, you're just like hurt. You want someone to talk to.
You want to vent?
Yeah, you don't want to talk to the same sex. You want to talk to someone of, some majority of the times you want to, like, or at least I want to talk to a girl about it, not a guy.
But I think why girls do it too, where they like emotionally like vent to dudes. But then anytime I'm bored or I feel like I need to get this void
The
filled,
attention.
hey, there's this guy again. Let me go to this dude.
So he's pretty much
and it's not even on purpose. It just kind of like naturally happens that
He's
way.
like emotional hooker.
He is.
Yeah, like you're just using him for his heart and his ears.
But it's not even like an intentional thing.
Right. And usually the girl and I'm sure the girl really likes you. I'm sure the girl has a real emotional connection to you, but if she's still pining over another guy, you're never going to be it. You're never going to be the dude if she doesn't go through that breakup. Or if you're just the guy who's always nice, and eventually girls, even if they like you or have feelings for you, if you're just always the nice guy, there's a lack of respect.
That's true.
And so that's where you just have to be kind of like, it's not about being a dick, it's about being someone who's straightforward.
Right.
I love the Ed Sheeran lyric in his song that's like, oh, it's such a crazy song that he wrote about, what's her name, the singer, but he's like, I was never looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun, and I thought that you were different. It was like he calls her out and it's like, look, we never were boyfriend and girlfriend, but you still were like, you knew that this was more than just what it was, and you kind of played me. And it's like he laid down the line. I bet afterwards she was like, oh, I want him so bad.
I'm so wet now.
Damn.
But I think there is something about establishing boundaries.
That's true.
Because here's the thing, you know what it is? Because psychologically speaking, if the girl's taking advantage of you, and even if she doesn't mean to, and she knows that you'll do anything for her, she starts losing respect for you because she wouldn't want if she wouldn't want the guy to be sticking around if she were treating him that way. Like she'd be like, why would you?
It's like subconsciously, like you're already not taking care of yourself. How are you even gonna take care of me? Like you're letting me walk all over you.
There's no strength.
It's not attractive because you're like, you shouldn't be attracted to me. I'm taking advantage of you. You shouldn't be attracted to this. So then so then the girl starts to like be like, ugh.
Like he's a pushover. He doesn't have a back.
Girls want tough love in this situation, right?
Of course.
Right? Because I guess what the guy's perspective might be is like, damn, she just went through a tough time. I'm gonna be there for her 100%. Even if it might inconvenience me, I'm just gonna try my best to cater to her and make her feel good.
And that's beautiful.
Right. But if he doesn't put his foot down
at a certain point.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's a balancing
Just
act.
say like, hey, I'm here, but you can't be crying about your ex in my arms. Like that's not okay.
That's true.
Or
assuming that they've both said, or at least that he's told her like, hey, I have feelings for you.
Or if she starts complaining about her ex, you just put your wiener in her mouth.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if there is nothing sexual going on and the guy's not even made a move, then I don't think you have any room to talk. At that point, you've friend zoned yourself.
Yeah, you friend zoned the fuck out of yourself.
That's why it's like if he didn't even put it out there that he likes her, then it's like, you just kind of stuck your dick in your own ass.
No, you're being actually manipulative by being a fake friend.
I agree, because what you really want is to have sex with her, but you're just gonna be her pal, and that's not cool to her. That's the worst, is when you have some nice guy that like 2 months in is like, what? I'm so in love with you, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you never even told her your intentions.
Yeah, you dick.
State your intentions, men.
That's true.
It's so hot.
But only 80%.
Yeah.
Don't tell the whole truth.
Trouble telling a girl I want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't say I want to take you to the bedroom, rip your clothes off, and borderline rape you, because then they'll be like, what the hell?
No, you kind of could probably. I think guys can get away with saying way more than they think they can. There's something about being upfront, but like not as long as that doesn't come off. If that comes off desperate, creepy. If that just comes off like, girl, I want to rip your clothes off and do this and this and this,
with confidence.
whatever, and then like walking away, the girl's like, ah.
That's kind of true. That's kind of true.
Let's say I'm in a club and I see a hot girl and I just go up to her and I whisper in her ear, I want to rape you. Or not rape you. I wanna borderline rape you.
You can't whisper. Whispering might come off.
Use those words though.
Yeah, you can't
gotta
use
be
those
more
words.
suave with it.
But if you're like, I want to rip your clothes off, you're so hot, and be like,
I want to because you're so hot.
But then you gotta bounce. Yeah, you have to leave.
And I'm gonna stick it in you. And I want to stick it in you.
But you have to leave.
away.
Yeah, you can't give her any more attention.
fuck up. I just stand there and wait for the answer.
if you just
What's up, girl?
Yeah, no.
You gotta do the panty dropper line, and then you gotta bounce.
Or it's like, you know, guys that are like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And that doesn't work. As well as, hey, I just bought you a drink, whiskey soda. I mean, it's like just like saying whatever. I mean, just being like, this is what I'm doing.
Just take the next
Confidence.
step over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't
if she's
ask.
like, oh, I don't like whiskey, then you'll be like, bartender, we gotta get a tequila and just throw out another one.
That's tight.
You know?
Confidence, yeah. I like that.
Can I teach a class?
You should. No, you should. There's a lot of guys out there that need to learn this stuff.
Like, bitch, get in my car. And then like, I like that. I like
Get in my car.
Put a gun to her forehead. I love you.
Oh no, not that.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video because I did.
For more submissions, go to AskTheFeels.com to leave your sound bites for us, and we'll talk about your questions in the next video.
Peace,
Love
unity.
and sperm.